All right, we're in the weekend round of the 2019 Christmas tournament, and it's going to be one of those kind of tournaments. I have no idea. Usually, you can kind of get an idea of what the scores at the top are going to be. I have no idea what how this is going to turn out because there's so many holes that people can pick one up on that somebody could pop out a monster score this weekend. So it's just hard to know what the scores are going to be. My goal going in is if I can shoot a minus 30, I've given myself a shot. So that's where I'm going to start off with, and we'll try and make the best of every hole. There's several holes that we have really serious chances of picking one up, and we need to capitalize on those shots. So here we go. Let's go to look at hole number one. I'm going to shoot this in 9 video sets, so I may shoot it in 1 video at a time. I'm not sure, but all right, I'm going straight at it with an extra mile and a power 5 ball. I'm going to do 2 less than max topspin. Taking my number 1 bag, and I'm bringing one of the present balls. Cut the wind down just a little bit. Don't need a lot of curl. Just going straight at it. First shot of the day. No warm up, no nothing. Just getting out there and getting on it. No overpower. So the goal here is to just try and hit a perfect shot and get up on the fringe. I'd either prefer to be right next to the cup or on the fringe because I don't really want to have to take a long putt. See if we can get out on the hole. Get this ball rolling. I go first. Here we go. All right, max topspin and a couple less than, or max side spin and a couple less than max topspin there. Come over just a titch, give myself a little bit more breathing room down here at the bottom. So if I hit a great to the right, I've got a little bit of room there. 2-7, it's 2-1, so that leaves me 6, so that's about a ring and a third in that neighborhood. I put some curl on to bring it back into that fairway. Hitting a 1 ring great to the right. That puts me at risk of landing in that sand. Getting it up there on the fairway. That's a little farther than I really like to chip it, but I would have liked to have gotten a little bit more on that. But I gave myself a look. Got some serious work left to get done. See where we're at in our club. Would have liked to have gotten up there where my opponent's at. That little bit of distance is a long ways when you're up here in wedge range. So there's Max Club out there. So we do have a little bit of a wind effect here. Go right off the edge of the cup. Hitting a 1 ring great to the right. That's not good. That's not good. It's going to miss right on the edge of the cup. Starting off with a miss on the first hole. That is not good. All I had to do was hit that perfect. My opponent's definitely in a much better spot as far as you can hit. When you start getting closer like this, you can start hitting those great to the left or the right, and they'll probably still go in the cup. Excellent. Nice shot. Nice shot, man. Good luck in the tournament. All right, that was hole number 1 of the weekend round. In the 2019 Christmas tournament. Let's go to hole number 2. Check it out. Hole number 2. Let's go check out hole number 2. I think this is the big par 5, maybe. Big par 5 right here. I'm trying to get up into this range right here with a big power 5 ball and go at it with a Hornet. And there's going to be a 40% wind adjustment on the other end. I am way up on that hill up there. There's a spot out there you can get to with a 3 power ball. And if you're in that spot, I'm taking my number 1 bag and I'm taking a present ball, trying to cut that wind down a little. Let me think here for a second. Let's see what I have for power 5 balls. So I got anything that's got more wind than those are power 4s. Origin ball I think is a power 4. Those balls are not. I think that's all I have. Gridiron, power 5, 2. Those balls kind of match up with what I have down there. 2, 1, 5. I'm going to bring this just so I can knock it out of my inventory, shorten my inventory up just a little bit. All right. That is all I need. On to the par 5. Need to get out there into my Hornet range. I've been kind of, depending on where you hit, it's been max. Man, it's like 450 yards is where I'm looking for out there, and I can't remember exactly where that puts me in my club. But I am doing a 40% wind adjustment on this hole, so I have an Albie shot here. I go first. Trying to get that ball up there as far as I can. Okay, 3-2, that's about a ring and a half. Then I'm going to put the forward moving distance back on it. Put a little bit of curl to bring it back over there to the left-hand side of the fairway. Hitting it perfect. I'm looking for 450 range. Trying to bleed up that hill a little bit. Let's see what kind of distance I got. 438. See if my opponent can get over there. The other side of that's a little downhill, so it does carry just a little bit farther than it looks like when you pull up against your red line. See if they can get that white ball over there. Excellent. .374. Okay, where am I at in my club? There's min. I'm right at max club. It's 1.1 per ring. 10% would be 3.6. 4 times that's 12, 13, 14, 4. So we're at 4.5. We're about 5 miles per hour of wind. I'll put on 1 backspin. Get right up on it. So it's 5 miles per hour. It's 5, so that's 4 and 3/4 rings. Or 4 and 2/3 rings. Oh, anticipation. Anticipation. All right. Goal here was to come here and get an eagle. Got an eagle. Gave myself a look at it. Didn't capitalize on it. It was right there. That was like a 2-ring grate to the left. I need to let the needle settle down a little bit more and let it go back and forth just a little bit more and get on a perfect track here for the shot coming in. Opponent's up there nicely. These first 3 holes, I'm breaking them into thirds. The first 3 holes, you need to come out of these first 3 holes with having picked something up. One being the obvious one, because there's an opportunity on all 3 of the first 3, and there's an opportunity on in the last 3, on 7, 8, and 9. And need to pick up something in the first 3. So I put some pressure on myself. I got to get this hole-in-one on hole number 3. Need to pick up 3 per side. So I'm not doing myself any favors here. But I have confidence that I can pick it up. I will forfeit. I am not going to get a hole-in-one on a shootout hole during a tournament. Every tournament, I've got teammates who get a hole-in-one on one of the shootouts. If you're playing a rookie, that 1,000 coins is nothing. Don't waste your hole-in-ones on shootouts. All right, we're on hole number 3 of the 2019 Christmas tournament. Let's go check it out. Hole number 3. All right, sniper. Straight at it with a power 3 ball. I'm bringing a Kingmaker to cut the wind down. I don't think I have a power 3 ball with low wind. This is a power 2 ball with low wind. Or it is a power 3 ball. I don't need a whole lot of side spin, so I could bring a mummy ball. I only have 2 of them left. This might be a spot to pull them out. I'm going to bring a mummy ball just to see if it's got enough side spin to get me there. I believe that it does. If not, I'll switch immediately to a Kingmaker. Sniper, mummy ball. Just trying to cut that wind down. I'm doing a max adjustment of 1 per ring, and I'm at minimum club. And the way the wind's blowing here is I have to leave myself a little bit of room on the red line in order to be able to adjust the wind out. And I need to come at the ball from the opposite direction that we normally would take wind adjustments, because the trees on the right-hand side are in the way. The wind's coming from the right going to the left. It's a side headwind, or excuse me, a side tailwind. All righty then. Deep breaths. Just need to calm down. Just playing some golf, having some fun. My opponent's coming out with a Goliath, switching over to a big dog. If you're going to use your wood, then they better pull forward a little bit more. They're not going to be able to take that wind out. That level big dog's got about 2. Yep, and any adjustments they just made might have gotten changed when you switch clubs like that. So if you are in that and you switch clubs, you got to check to make sure your adjustments held, because that big dog might not be able to make the same adjustments as the Goliath. It's one of the reasons I don't like the Goliath, is the red line between your wood and your long iron is so small that it's instantaneous. As soon as you get there, bam, it changes to the other club. Okay, it's 2.6. It's 2.6 rings. There's 2.6. Just need to hit it perfect. Nice and easy. Hit it 1 ring great to the left. Arrgh! And that was 1 ring great to the left. Arrgh! Missed 3 great opportunities on the front. Missed the chip in on one. Didn't hit the shot coming in on 2 perfect. Didn't hit the shot coming in on 3 perfect. Got to hit perfect if you're going to pick shots up. You can put yourself in the best spot. My goal, trying to teach people how to play this game or at least get better at the game. Whether or not I can actually help you guys out or not is still questionable, but trying to get up there and get your scores better. The deal is that I can help you get in the right spot to give yourself the best opportunity. But the deal is when you take that shot coming into the cup, you've got to hit it perfect. Otherwise, it's not going to go in. And that same rule applies to me. If I don't hit these shots perfect going into the cup, they're not going to go in. I'm not going to pick any shots up. So got to get on a little bit of a rhythm here. Get these first 3 holes out of my system. I will forfeit. Get back to the community. Spread the wealth. All right, that was hole 3 of the Grunberg Slopes. That's the Christmas Tournament 2019. All right, hold on one second. All right, had to go get something to eat. Try and get some energy in my system. All right, we're on hole number 4, so let's go check out hole number 4. All right, I'm going out into this area with my upper developed stuff. I'm taking a extra mile and a Kingmaker X. Extra mile. Starting to get a little laggy there. That's discouraging. Kingmaker X. Give me some side spin. I want to make sure my secondary club is a Hornet. Most of the holes in this tournament with my upper developed account, this is the bag. I think all of the holes. All right, let's go see if we can go get an eagle here and get the ball rolling. Doing a 10% adjustment to the cup. I'm more than likely going to be in my Hornet if I'm not in the rough or the sand. Upper developed stuff, you can go this way. Lower developed stuff, bring out a QB rock, go to the right. You can play it with any ball, Marlin, Navigator, any ball. You got a QB, about 3.5 topspin with a Titan, and you'll get very nicely out here towards the end. You'll have a long iron coming in. Doesn't take a lot to get out there. If you're going to hit to the right, bring an accurate club, please. My opponent's pretty deep down in there, and they're using overpower on that, so let's see if they got that right. Whew, just barely got that right. Just barely. Get as much of both on as I possibly can. And I'm getting a connection issue problem. Oh yeah, this is going to happen to me here. Come on. Come on. I'm sitting like 6 feet from my router. I'm getting 4G on everything, and you're going to give me a connection issue? It's a little less than a ring and a half. It's about a ring and a third. Put some curl on it to bring it back to the fairway. Hitting it perfect. I'll see if we got the curl right so that I can thread that needle down there. Or if I get caught up in the rough down here at the bottom. Just perfect. It's exactly what we're looking for right there. That should put me pretty deep into my short iron. So my short iron hits 111922 depending on where I'm at in my club. And if I'm in my rapier range, it's 1.3. I wrote these numbers down on my notes. I know these numbers by heart, but I wrote them down so that I could just look at them and not have to use my brain. I'm doing a 10% wind adjustment. So first goal is to find out where we're at in the club. Second goal is to make a great wind adjustment. And third goal is to hit perfect. Need to pick up an eagle right here, right now. Okay, there's minimum club. There's max club, so there's mid. So I'm towards minimum club here. That's in the 2 point. It's about 2.2 per ring. I'm going to do just a titch of backspin. %, wind adjustment's 3, so it's 3.6. We're in the 2.1 range. Say 2.0. So there's 2.0. There's 3.0. Got a ring and 3/4. You hit this perfect. Hitting it perfect. Gave myself a look on this one. Finally got a look. Come on, get in the hole. Woo! That's what I'm talking about right there. Picking one up. Yes. Finally. Got to get the ball rolling. All right, that was hole number 4 of the 2019 Christmas tournament. Weekend round of the rookie division. Let's go check out hole number 5. See what hole number 5 looks like. Hole number 5 is another one of the, and I've been working on this hole. So I'm taking a Grizzly and a Kingmaker. I'm doing a 1.5 per ring, and I'm doing a 20% wind adjustment. And you do need side spin on this, so I don't that mummy ball is not going to work, and I only have one of those mummy balls left, and I want to use it again on hole number 3. So hole number 5. Grizzly. Kingmaker. Grizzly. Kingmaker. Get out there and get it done. I've been working on this hole all week. I've hit one hole in one on this in practice, but it was kind of a lucky deal. I actually hit the shot great to the left, and it ended up going in the cup. I haven't hit, but since I started making some adjustments on this, I've been just a little. I hit a great to the left, and it is just off the cup. I hit a great to the right. It's just off the cup. I haven't hit it perfect since I've made this last adjustment, but I am right there, and that was real nonchalant. Super nonchalant. Especially for a club at that level, at level 10, that's at 1.2 per ring. So depending on what their wind adjustment is, I'm going to do a 20% wind adjustment at 1.5 per ring. It's max backspin, and then dial it to the cup. Max backspin is like 4 backspin. I just want to know how much money I have to pay Playdemic to quit flashing me. Okay, 20% wind adjustment, that's a 3.6, and it's 1.5 per ring. So there's 3. It's right at about 3.5, or excuse me, 2.5 rings. Need to hit it perfect. And I hit a 1 ring great to the left. Now just miss on the left-hand side. Woo! Can't believe that. 2 in a row. I can't believe I hit a great shot to the left and it went in the hole. I mean, that is awesome. Awesome. The bad news is that I hit a great shot and it went in the hole. The good news is it went in the hole. That's what I'm talking about. Getting the ball rolling. All right, that was hole number 5. The 2019 Christmas tournament. Let's go to hole number 6. All right, let me just look at my notes here. All right, hole number 6. Now, what I'm trying to do on hole number 6, my recommendation is that you lay up out here and you either go this way or you go this way. And you're going to net just as much distance out here as you would going this way. And there's a whole lot less risk. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to blast myself out into the fairway out here and try and get through this rough. If I get caught up in this rough, I can get on with my Nirvana. So, and if I bring a 5 power ball, the 5 power ball on the arc out here with max overpower, the second bounce is going to land in the rough no matter what. So I'm bringing out a 4 power ball so that I can hit my second bounce in the fairway. And I'm bringing a Kingmaker X. Now, the way the wind's blowing here, I'm bringing the Kingmaker X because I'd really like to, if I can get out there with the Kingmaker X, that ball's going to help me on the other side. But it does kind of hamper me because it does cut the wind down a little bit. And I'm taking the wind completely out. So extra mile, bringing my regular accurate stuff. I'm going to Kingmaker X. All right, hole number 6. This is of the par 5s, this one gives you the least, it's the lowest look at Albie in these Grunberg slope holes. Hole number 9 and hole number 3 give you pretty good looks at Albie. But this hole right here, even if I get out to that fairway, my Albie look is not as good as the other holes. And I've actually taken the shot from the fairway out there. I've only taken the shot out there twice. So I think I've played this hole about 6 times, and I've only been out in the fairway twice. So I don't have good win numbers for what you should do when you're out there. This is one of those holes you wish they had power 6 balls. Then you could get further out and your second bounce would be so far out into the rough that you could bleed through. But with a power 5 ball, your second bounce is like a quarter of the way into the rough. So there's it hits the rough on that second bounce and there's no flight. It's just digging in. There's no way you're going to get out. Uh-oh. 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 Whew. That's close. Nice shot. You can see where my second bounce is out there. So I want to be a couple rings off down here at the beginning. I'm going to take the wind out. It's about 1 3/4 rings. And hit about a 1 ring, possibly 2 ring grate to the right. I should have enough room right here. And that's actually putting me on the right trajectory to come through in a narrow spot. Excellent. That's what I'm talking about. It's a very little narrow area down there. And I'm telling you, there is tons of people right now that are complaining about connection issues with this game. And I'm really starting to freak out about there's so many people playing right now. I don't know if Playdemic's what the deal is, but I've got tons of teammates. I've got a handful of teammates, at least 4 or 5 teammates that didn't make the weekend round because there was connection issues. And so this is super scary right here because we got 2 seconds and they're going to end up forfeiting. And I think they did extend this timeout a little bit because it used to stop at 20. And this is total BS. right, I'm in my sniper. There's max club. There's min club. So I'm in about a 1.3 per ring range. See if I can get up on the hole. I can. It's 1.9. How close can I get to my rings? That's about a normal pull. So I'm going to do just a 2-ring pull. Maybe a little bit downhill, but it looks pretty flat. Oh, I hit it great to the right. Oh! Ended up great to the right. That is BS. My teammates are going wild on our messenger chat. If I can get out of this hole before my opponent here causes me to have a epic issue, and they are, if I was them, I'd be totally pissed because, like I said, I've got a bunch of teammates and I've seen a bunch of stuff on Facebook where people are having connection issues in this tournament, and I'm really kind of wigging out about continuing to play. I had where it said I was reconnecting on the last hole or the hole before that, and I was able to get back whatever the issue was. In the hole for eagle. You know what's really irritating about it is that I've had several teammates, and I've had this happen to me once, where I got an eagle just like that, and then we went to a shootout. And when we got to the shootout hole, I got disconnected. And I messaged Playdemic and said, hey, you know, I got an eagle on this hole, and here's the replay. It's your replay. I didn't record that replay. I recorded other stuff, and they gave me a par instead of a bogey. But the deal is that I'm not asking you to give me an eagle. I got an eagle. Okay, I shot an eagle. It's in the replay. I shot the eagle. We timed out, or we got into a connection issue going to the shootout, and then they don't give you the eagle. They give you a par. That is total BS when they have that happen. And I have one of my teammates that happened this week. They got an eagle, and then they disconnected during the transfer where it was going from the main screen from the hole to the shootout, and ended up getting a par instead of the eagle that they actually shot. So that's kind of wigging me out a little bit. All right, that was hole number 6 of the 2019 Christmas tournament. All right, let's see what my connection is. Hold on one second. All right, I was just checking my internet connection to make sure I had a good, strong internet connection, and I do. All right, hole number 7. All right, we got another par 3 here with a serious hole-in-one shot. And this hole right here, I'm playing with a sniper and a kingmaker. I'm at the red line, like literally at the red line. I'm 1 per ring, even though I'm at minimum club. I'm adjusting just right at the cup. So let's go in and let's get a sniper and a kingmaker. See if we can pick up this hole-in-one here. Let me open up one of these chests. Hey, with these club card trading, like right here, let's count them up. It's 2 extra miles, so that's 20, basically 20 common cards. There's 32 common cards. There's 47 common cards. You only need 300 a day. So even Tour 3 chests, if you're opening up 8 chests a day, you're getting 32 in a card, you're getting pretty close to what you need to do the Prism chest every day forever if you've got some maxed out clubs. So once you get your commons maxed out, that stuff goes real quick. All right. Let's make sure one more time. Sniper. We know it's in there, but let's be sure. All right, hole number 7. Need to get a hole-in-one here. This is definitely a hole-in-oneable hole. Max adjustment, minimum club. right at min. Style that sucker right into the hole. Right, max adjustment, 3.4 rings. Just need to hit this perfect. Hitting it perfect. Gave myself a look. Come on, come on, come on. There you go. Come on, 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 come on. Woo! That's what I'm talking about right there. Awesome. In the hole. Thing is that these last 3 holes, you have an opportunity to pick a shot up on every single one of them, and I need to pick a shot up on every single hole. I need to pick up shots on every single hole. I blew the first 3 holes and didn't pick up a single shot in the first 3, and I need to get ahead. And so hole number 8 and hole number 9 are going to be like super critical of picking up a shot, and I've got a serious shot on both of those holes to pick one up. All right, that was hole number 7 of the 2019 Christmas tournament in the weekend round of the rookie division. Let's see what I got here. All right. All right, we need to pick this. I need to pick this shot up right here. This is the deal. Hole number 7. Let's go look at it. And I gotta hold on one second. All right, we're back. So I did a couple things. Number one, I logged in with my email instead of Facebook. I do Facebook so I can play with friendlies and play people in my clan, and they keep flashing me up here in the corner. I just don't understand why Playdemic can't. If we're in this screen or we're in the menu screens at all, then we can see when friends are on. But when we get out on the course and we're actually playing golf, why they, over the last 2.5 years, and they've never put any effort to change it. I don't know if it's some deal because Facebook has them and says that's the way it's going to be. But also, I'm just trying to eliminate any glitches in the game, and I think Facebook offers a ton of glitches. And I also turned off my messenger so that I'm not getting notifications while I'm playing, so I can play in peace. And most of that's all just Facebook stuff. All right, so I'm on hole number 7. Maybe that'll help my connection a little. Make sure I have a great connection, so I just want to make sure that I'm not getting it. So on this hole right here, power 5 ball, extra mile, level 9, coming straight at it. I was coming from out here and trying to curl it around, but the extra mile 9, in order to get enough distance out here to give myself some room, barely has enough curl, and it's easy. I could end up in big trouble. So I'm going to come out. This is a max overpower shot, 6 top spin, max side spin with a present ball. If I do end up down here or up here and something happens, I'm going to do a 40% wind adjustment. But the goal is to get down here and have a chip to get on to try and get eagle. So the only things I should need is an extra mile, a rapier, and possibly my putter. I'm going to take the present ball. And that is all I need. All right, we need to get an eagle right here. I need to get an eagle. I need to pick up something on every single hole. I can't be complacent, not if I want to win a tournament. When you first start playing, your goal is to try and get into the top 50, and then as soon as you get to your first top 50, your goal is to get into the top 30 every week. And then within just a matter of a couple tournaments, your goal is to be top 20 with looking at top 10s. And the first time you can get that first top 10, if you're in the top 10, if you're playing in the top 10 and you're in the top 10 week in and week out, you have given yourself a shot of winning every single tournament. And that's the goal, is to get your game to the point that you can achieve top 10s. Now, if you've got lower developed clubs, and I can tell you, I've got an account that's got T4 clubs, and it's the last 6 tournaments I've gotten a top 10 in it. My chances of winning are grim just because I don't have the ball guide to get me to the cup. So I have to make the best opportunity on the holes that it doesn't matter. But getting consistent top 10s is what it's going to take for you to start getting banner finishes. All right. Six top spin. So there's 3, 6 top spin. Get out in this area right here. Take that wind out. The wind's a variable and I don't want to have to address it. Hit it one ring great to the left. If I'm going to hit a shot great one way or the other and still get down there, it's the one ring great to the left. The one ring great to the right, I take the risk of hitting the that sand up at the this sand up here and getting caught up in it. All right, we still got some work to get done. I had a shot that was about 3 times as far away on the first hole, and I missed that chip. Did not get the eagle on hole number 1. I need to get an eagle right here. One hole at a time, one shot at a time. Right now, my goal is to get an eagle right here on this shot. I've got to get an eagle. See if they can get this in the hole. From up there, it's a 40% wind adjustment. Oh, that was close. That was a nice shot. Just need to hit this perfect. Okay, from this distance, wind should not be a factor. Hitting it perfect. Getting a hole. Woo! That's what I'm talking about right there. Excellent. All right, one more down. I got hole number 9. Hole number 9 is definitely an Albie hole. I need to get an Albie on hole number 9. You can't wait to try and pick these shots up. You start running out of holes. You need to make every hole count, and I need to get an Albie on hole number 9. So that was hole number 8 of the 2019 Christmas tournament. Let's go to hole number 9 and see what we got going. Right, hole number 9. All right, my goal is to get out into this area right here. That should put me about mid-hornet. I'm going to do a 30% wind adjustment. I need to see which way the wind is blowing here. I can't quite remember which way the wind's blowing. With the 30%, I've been in the cup. I've hit several Albies on this hole. And then I've been just like right off the cup. And so I need to see which way the wind's blowing. And when I am right off the cup, it's right off the cuff on the left-hand side. So I'm not sure if the wind's blowing this way. And maybe I should be doing a 35%. I think that's the way it is, but I'm going to stick with the 30. I've had success with it, but it's like right there, and it's one of those things like you can hit a perfect. A perfect is not a perfect. A perfect is there's a perfect to the left, a perfect to the right, and a perfect. And I think, if you hit a perfect to the left, I don't know why they have 3 different perfects, but there is 3 different perfects. All right, extra mile. Power 5 ball. Accurate bag. Sticking with what I got right there. Let's open up a chest, clear out a slot. All right, here we go. Hole number 9. See if we can get an Albie on this hole. I need to pick up an Albie right here. This is critical. I need to give myself an awesome opportunity to pick up an Albie. I need to get up as many as I can if I want to try and win this tournament. Get up in that area. I'm going to take the wind out, which is about 2 rings. And then I'm going to put the forward moving power back in it. So I took the side wind out. Try and hit a straightforward overpower shot. Whew. Boy, that needle was jerky. And a 1 ring great to the right, or excuse me, left. All right. That should put me somewhere in my mid hornet. My mid hornet's 1.9 per ring. And I'm doing a 30% wind adjustment. And the wind is blowing off to the left over there. I'm reluctant. I'm gonna start it off a little on the left, on the right-hand side of the cup. Not off the cup, but if you take the flagpole and the edge of the cup, I'm going to be on the side of the cup where the flagpole is on the right-hand side. This is all going to boil down to hitting a perfect shot. My opponent's down there nicely. Okay, where am I at in my club? There's minimum. There's max. So I'm right at mid club. So it's 1.9 per ring. 1 backspin. Get right up on it. Might be just a titch too close. 2.8. I'm going to add on 30%. So that's 3.69. That's 3.7. It's 1.9 per ring. So there's 3.8. So that's right at about a 2 ring pool. Hitting it perfect. Get in the hole. Come on. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Oh, that is, oh, so close. So, oh, that is a heartbreaker right there. Oh, I needed that shot. I needed that shot big time. Dang it. That shot would have been a great tiebreaker too. And every shot that I can pick up, I need every single shot if I'm going to win this tournament. This tournament is one of those ones that if somebody's on fire, they can pop out an absolutely monster score, and you just can't. The first 3 holes that were here, I gave up. I didn't walk out of the first 3 with anything extra, just the minimum. And I need to pick up every single shot that I can possibly pick up. See if my opponent can get in the hole. Just a bit outside. All right, in the hole. Dang it. Dang it. That was a missed opportunity right there. Arr! Arr! I wish they had an arr emoji. Opponent gets it in the hole. I will forfeit. Maybe. Spread the wealth. Give back to the community. Do not want to get a hole-in-one during a shootout, not during a tournament. Once the tournament's over, I'll play shootouts and do the thing, but I am not interested in getting a hole-in-one in a shootout. That is absolutely depressing. All right, finished up the first 9. I'm going to take a quick little break here. I'm going to stop this video, and that was the front 9, shot a -16, and need to pick it up. Dropped 1, dropped 9. Those are 2 awesome shots right there. I need to pick up every single shot that I can pick up if I want to win this tournament. I have no idea what the people at the top have shot, but I know I need to pick it up if I want to win. So I got my work cut out for me on the back 9. All right, that was the front 9 of the 2019 Christmas tournament in the weekend round of the rookie division. Thanks for watching.